Welcome to the State of Georgia Performance Management Program e-Learning Module 2.1, Establishing Core and Individual Competencies, provided by the Department of Administrative Services, Human Resources Administration. The following 7 slides will assist you in your role as a manager and teach you how to complete Section 1 of the e-Performance document. In Section 1, managers can add competencies. The state of Georgia requires that all employees be evaluated on the 5 core competencies which are pre-populated in all e-performance documents. Additional competencies for those in supervisory or managerial positions are also required and must be inserted by the manager completing the performance plan. Please pause the training as needed to fully understand the material. You will be provided with opportunities to assess your knowledge at the end of each section. Now let's look at how to complete Section 1, Core Individual Competencies. Core and individual competencies are observable and measurable behaviors, knowledge, skills, abilities, and other characteristics that are necessary to perform successfully in the position. Section 1 in the e-performance document is created with the 5 pre-populated core competencies for the state of Georgia employees, which are customer service, teamwork and cooperation, results orientation, accountability, judgment and decision making. Additionally, there are 2 leadership competencies, transformers of government and talent management, which should be included in plans for all managers and supervisors with direct reports. You, the manager, may add additional competencies by clicking the Add the Core Individual Competencies link to include additional behavioral and/or leadership competencies. Any of the 11 additional behavioral competencies, including HIPAA and 2 leadership competencies, can be selected for inclusion in Section 1. To search for additional competencies, click Search to generate a list of all the additional behavioral competencies, including the 2 leadership competencies, talent management and transformers of government for people leaders. The 11 additional competencies, including HIPAA and 2 leadership competencies, talent management and transformers of government, are displayed. Now, select the competencies applicable to the employee or position you are creating the performance plan. You will see that communication, talent management, and transformers of government have been selected. Click Save to update the performance criteria. Then click Save again to save your progress. Remember to be sure to maintain consistency among jobs that share the same job code and for which you have multiple employees. If you add a competency to one employee in that job, it is probably appropriate to add it to every other employee in that job. The additional competencies have been added to Section 1. The audit history will now show who added the competency and when it was added. Use the pencil icon to mark the competency critical. You can also click on the trash can icon to delete added competencies. The statewide core competencies, customer service, teamwork and cooperation, results orientation, accountability, judgment and decision making cannot be deleted. Congratulations! You now know how to establish evaluation criteria in Section 1 of an e-performance document. Take a moment to review your knowledge and ensure that you understand the parameters for completing Section 2.1. This concludes Module 2.1, Core Individual Competencies.